It all started in 1837 with blacksmith John Deere. Since that time, John Deere has developed into one of the most well-regarded farm equipment manufacturers in the United States. Hear the story, see the history, and experience the growth of John Deere on this tour, along with so much more. So join us April 2nd through 5th.
The John Deere Tractor and Engine Museum takes visitors back to the very beginning of the John Deere tractor. Not only will you learn about the tractor and engine development, but you'll hear stories about the men and women who played a role in the history and success of the world's largest provider of agricultural equipment. While this is a history museum, high-tech, hands-on exhibits really bring the museum to life.
This is our factory site interactive here at the museum, and it tells the history of the factory site where the museum sits. And if you want to see how it works, you can grab this water tower and place it on any one of the spots on the floor.
The museum is located on the original site of the Waterloo Tractor Works. Museum manager Dawn Hendershot is the fifth of 6 generations of Deere employees in her family and proudly serves as a steward of the company's rich history.
Your job is your life for so many years, and to be able to come in here and feel the pride and be able to tell what you did for all those years, it's important to everyone. And it doesn't matter if you were the janitor or if you were the engineer that designed the tractors.
Visitors to the museum will find it extremely personal to many, from retired employees who serve as tour guides to the collectors who put their tractors on display. The exhibits combine hundreds of artifacts, collectibles, and pieces of history to tell a story that was written by thousands over the past century.
The final activity of the day is at the Grout Museum District. Enjoy a self-guided tour of the Sullivan Brothers Iowa Veterans Museum. This museum is dedicated to honoring the service and sacrifice of all Iowa veterans from the Civil War to present. Also, tour the Grout Museum of History and Science, where you'll find exhibits on area history as well as the regional flora and fauna. A special dinner this evening will be at the Veterans Museum.
Take a journey with us to see how we strive every day to build combines that run even better than they look.
I'm Bridget Tapscott, and we are at the John Deere Pavilion in Moline, Illinois. Welcome. The John Deere Pavilion opened in 1997, and since then we've welcomed nearly 2.5 million visitors. We have visitors from all corners of the globe. When you come to the pavilion, you experience the past, the present, and the future of agriculture. It's proven to be a special place to those whose work is linked to the land. Guests can learn a great deal about our company, John Deere the man, but agriculture is the general main theme here. When John Deere invented his famous steel plow in the blacksmith shop in 1837, he also forged the beginnings of Deere & Company. Throughout its history, the company has extended its heritage of integrity, quality, and commitment and innovation around the globe. John Deere steel plow started it all. That invention, which made farming practical in the Midwest, marked the birth of global organization known today as Deere & Company.
We visit Shameless Chocolate, where you can enjoy a taste testing of some of the best chocolate in town. Be sure to bring home a few treats. In the afternoon, you have a choice. Either tour the John Deere & Company World Headquarters or visit the picturesque Lavender Crest Winery. Your evening will be at the Circa 21 Dinner Playhouse, where you'll enjoy a delicious dinner and a theater performance of Saturday Night Fever. Based on the 1977 movie, Saturday Night Fever features hit songs from the Bee Gees, such as Staying Alive, Disco Inferno, and How Deep Is Your Love? The stage musical includes almost all of the songs from the original movie soundtrack, and the high-octane energy will bring you back to the time when disco was king.
Including this one, finished in 1872. Although with all the additions and changes, Mr. Jenny might have trouble recognizing the house today. Hi, I'm Jim Wilhelm. That home, which stands here in Moline, was built during the Victorian era. But because of technological advances and lifestyle changes, it's been greatly changed over the years. It was built for the prominent industrialist Charles Deere. Charles Deere was the son of the famed plow designer and manufacturer John Deere. Charles had been thrust into the forefront of the company when his older brother suddenly passed away, and at the age of 21 he helped steer the company through the disastrous economic panic of 1857. This was Charles Deere's library and study. He read mostly classics and books on world history. Just in front of this fireplace was a large desk which faced a set of windows which provided a great view. Built on a bluff above the Mississippi River, Charles and his wife nicknamed the house Overlooked. But it didn't have just a view of the valley. By standing at the window of his study, Charles could keep an eye on the Deere & Company plant which lined the riverbank below the house.
Lunch would be served on the property at the Butterworth Center, which was the home built by Charles Deere as a wedding gift for his daughter. So join us as we venture to the Quad Cities on this John Deere in the Quad Cities tour, April 2nd through the 5th.